Initiating login sequence. Welcome to Alyx's world.
All right. I'm gonna keep that going. I like Matthew McConaughey. Welcome to Alyx's World, a safe space for wrestling fans like you. I am your host, Alyx, just Alyx, and this is my NXT TakeOver in Yo House review. And ladies and gentlemen, we got the full spectacular. We got the full nostalgia act. We had the stage. We had Todd Pettingill. We had the vibe. It felt like old school 90s in your house WWF. It was awesome. I really liked the aesthetics when it comes to the show. Looked great. I thought the production did an excellent job of giving us that nostalgia feel, and it really helped with the enjoyment of the show. But outside of that, you want my thoughts on the matches, if the show is worth your time. If you haven't watched it, should you go watch it and all that jazz? How does it compare to other takeovers? Is it just as good? Does it work? Does it still work despite the fact that there wasn't a crowd there? Yeah, we had people in the audience. There were trainees, Performance Center trainees, new wrestlers that came in to replace the audience. Did that still work though? Did it still give us a vibe of, all right, this was a takeover? Well, have a seat, sit back, relax, and you'll get my thoughts in just a second. But let me ask you this. How you feel about it? Did you enjoy the show? Did this show give you a vibe of NXT TakeOver? Let me know down below in the comments, and of course, in the live chat if you're watching me live here on YouTube. While you're at it, let's pay some bills real quickly. If this is the first time you're watching me and you like what I have to say, do me a favor. Like the video, subscribe, and click that bell to catch all my content when it comes out. While you're at it, help expand the brand by doing the following. First off, buy yourself a t-shirt today at Pro Wrestling Tees. We got the old school Deluxe Man t-shirt, as well as new school Alyx's World t-shirts. If you're an old school fan, if you're an in your house old school fan, get you a Deluxe Man t-shirt or whatever t-shirt fits your bill. Also, like me on Facebook. Follow me on Twitter at VX1, Alyx's World. Also, give me a follow on Instagram. Check out the subreddit, The Wrestling Safe Space. We also have an email you can contact me at for questions or just to say hi. Just Alyx'sWorld at gmail.com. Most importantly, don't forget you can donate at any time right now here on the stream. Super chats are on, and every super chat will appear during the broadcast. You can also donate using PayPal and Patreon. The links to both of them are down below in the description box. All the details you need to know are down below. When I am done, I will be going to the live chat to get your overall thoughts on the show. Let's give a couple of shout outs here to the people. We got a lot of energy already. Let's give a couple of shout outs though. AJ Phillips, Elias Ademi, Adam Ritter, Roman Jennings, Nathaniel Lugo, Firestar Hart, I won't say his name twice, Ultra Shaw 97, The Beep Jr., Christopher Carter, we have a couple more in here, Gemini Valdez, I have a link to it on my phone. I just want to be sure I don't catch the ones that came before, because it's not showing everybody. Young Deku, Zachary Hain, Sheba 3PT, A Man of Culture. Okay, here they come. True Fire 901, Pikachu Black, Justin Long. I guess I don't need this. I don't need this after all. Justin Long, Phantasmo, Broken TCs for Life. Is that Rockstar? Rockstar. Eddie Lamb Music. We got Gino Morgan TV, Immortal Beast 416, Tyler Croft, McLean Roche. And we got super chats already hitting the stream.
This was a middle of the road takeover for me. Also, the crowd was as alive as it's been for weeks, except the Fall and Pray chat that was bad.
Yeah, they kind of got off sync with the song there, and I'm still wondering how they managed to do that. I mean, it's loud, so you should know when Fall and Pray comes on the song. Interesting how they screwed that up. Good job, newbies. Now go give me 10 push-ups. No, make it 25. Hell, make it 50. Gino Morgan TV with the $1 super chat. Thank you so much, sir, for your contributions to the stream. So, again, thank you all for joining me. I hope you're having a great day. Yes, I see your name, Darnell06. Oh, yeah, Mr. Krabs. If I don't see your name, it's not because I hate you. But, yeah, thank you all for joining me. And be careful not to spam. I don't like spamming. Neither do my moderators. You will be timed out. Be careful. We see you. We know you here. But, let's go ahead and get into this. I do have a lot to say about the show. Both positive and just a couple of nitpicks. Because overall, I'm not going to lie. In terms of how this compares to previous NXT TakeOvers, it does fall short. It doesn't meet the quality of even the previous TakeOver in February, which I thought was easily top 3 TakeOvers of all time, which actually had a crowd. But regardless of that, it was Portland, right? NXT TakeOver Portland? Yeah, like, that was a spectacular show. So, compared to that show, this doesn't come close. And you can say it's because of the lack of an audience. That is partially a reason, I believe, why it didn't have that NXT feel. But I also think the matches themselves, although some were outstanding, we had one outstanding match. We'll get to that in just a second. And a couple of great to awesome matches. No real bad matches. But at the same time, we didn't get a match of the year contender. That's something NXT TakeOvers, at the very least, was known for. We're at least given at least one match that we can go, alright, that's a match of the year contender. Keith Lee versus Dominik Dijakovic is a match of the year contender. This show, there is no real match of the year contender. A lot of great matches, but no match that I think. Okay, he must have said a cuss word. I'm sorry, I'm about to piss people off. I don't care. Velveteen Dream should have won this. Was stupid. Oh, he's mad that his boy didn't win the title. Well, you'll get my thoughts on that in just a second. I kind of talked about that in my predictions. I said, I don't know. But, thank you for your donations, Big Gosta. Big Gosta. Because it has 2 A's at the end. But yeah, I don't know. It didn't quite live up to the standard of previous takeovers. With that said, I still thought it was a great show. Even when NXT, it says a lot. That even when this show isn't quite giving us the quality we expect, it's still a good show. So if this is NXT at its worst, please, all day, every day, I'll take it. Well, NXT TakeOver at its worst. How about that? Yeah, I mean, what's there to complain about? So, I enjoyed it. I thought it was definitely worth the time to sit through. It was not even, it didn't even go 3 hours, right? It was like 2 hours and 30 minutes, in and out. It was very short for a pay-per-view or / special event, whatever you want to call it. So, nothing to complain about. It was still a great show to me, just not something that I will be writing home about and saying, one of the greatest shows of all time. If you watch it, you'll enjoy it. Simple as that. So let's talk about the actual show. As I said, they brought back the old school set from WWF In Your House back in the 90s. Had the same feel. It's a little bit smaller, but it gave the same vibe that the In Your House pay-per-views gave you. And I love that. It's very important to have a unique look to your shows. It helps it stand out. It helps it feel special. So, props to the production for the way the stage looked. Loved in fact, seeing Todd Pettingill who looks great. How old is Todd? He should be in his 50s/60s by now. Because if he was in his, 20s? So 50s, right? About 50s-ish. Regardless, he looks great. They might have to bring him back to do some things. I don't know, a 1-year contract? Let him do a couple of things. He looks great. They did a lot of 90s short promotional ads to parody the commercials back in the day. Two about ice cream bars. One about, this one made me laugh. The ICO Pro World Bodybuilding Federation commercial with Adam Cole parodying Bret Hart, which I thought was freaking hilarious. I was like, okay, that was good. They really played up nostalgia with this show, and it helped. It really helped make the show a lot more fun than really it had every right to be, which is why some of you might say it was just an average, okay, whatever show. I don't know. For me, I think the nostalgia raised it up a little bit higher. I can't say it didn't help. I thought it was great. For me. Now, those of you who don't know what the hell In Your House is or was born after the In Your House series or haven't seen a single In Your House pay-per-view, you're just kind of like, I don't get the nostalgia, so it had no effect on you. But it did have an effect on me. Alright, let's go ahead and get to the actual card here. We're going to start things off with the 6 women. The 6 women tag. And then we're going to go from there. We're going to go from match to match, top to bottom. And then afterwards, we'll go to the live chat. Easy enough? Cool. Let's talk about it. Women's tag match. Tegan Nox versus Shotzi Blackheart versus Mia Yim. No, sorry. Tegan Nox, Shotzi Blackheart, and Mia Yim as a team, they're not fighting each other. Although a 6 women's tag match would have been freaking awesome. With 6 women's, that's tag match. A freaking, a free-for-all. 6-pack challenge. That's what I was thinking about. Anyways, 6 women's tag, so it's a team, the team of Nox, Blackheart, and Yim, versus a team of LeRae, Candice LeRae, Dakota Kai, and Raquel Gonzalez. Very fast-paced match, top to bottom. It was a good opener. I couldn't have a single thing to complain about, really. If I had to pick out one little thing, which is not even that big of a deal.
Sorry, Alyx just didn't want you to forget me.
What is he apologizing? Oh, because he spammed? Well, you're good, dude. Like, again, I have to keep saying it. Guys, if I don't say your name, it's not because I hate you. There's so many people that watch my streams that come on here, and if I take the time to say everyone's name, 30 minutes will go by. I don't want to spend too much time recognizing too many people because people want to get my thoughts and get my review and get my overall opinions on subjects. So you don't have to apologize. Don't apologize. I get it. But thank you for the donation. What was I saying? Yeah, the match itself was good. There wasn't a dull moment in the match. It did exactly what it needed to do. My only issue was I wanted more of Mia Yim and Candice LeRae, which I think was the point. They purposely gave us very little, so we would want more in the future. Okay, fair enough. You can definitely build on that for future NXT shows. We'll definitely be checking that out. Nothing else to really say about it. Good chemistry between Tegan Nox and Dakota Kai, as always. Raquel Gonzalez is being built like the NXT version of Chyna, and I love it. I think it's great. And eventually, when she breaks out, they might have to do something special with her. Like, seriously, when you have someone like Raquel Gonzalez, you might not be able to just give her an NXT title run. You might have to go the Chyna route. And when I say the Chyna route, as in wrestling men, why not? Why not? Raquel's big. Believably, I can see her wrestling men. Okay. Do something different. You don't always have to go down the route of, well, she has to be the monster heel and the monster champ. No, like, switch it up. I would love to see a woman fight men. And yes, that is setting up for something later on. We'll get to that in just a second. Someone's just like, oh God, here we go. Yeah, you know where it's going. But as for this match, it was a good match. Good opener, fast pace. The crowd was excited for it. By the way, the NXT crowd tonight, they were a lot more alive than they were in previous shows. I don't know what they were on, but they should stay on it. They should maintain that energy for the rest of their runs in the audience. Because they were hype. And I loved it. It actually helped the show. The good guys won this one. Tegan Nox gets the victory for her team by pinning her arch nemesis, Dakota Kai. Moving on to the next match, which I believe is Prince Balor versus Priest, right? Yes, it is. Prince Balor. Finn Balor taking down Damian Priest. So, I'm not going to lie. This wasn't the most anticipated match in the list going into the show. I was just kind of like, all right, this is the filler match in the show. Nothing really else to talk about here. And coming out of it, it's easily one of the top 3 matches. Might even be top 2, probably someone's match of the night. This was great. This was a breakout performance for Damian Priest.
The crowd took the ICO Pro they were promoting.
Someone in the live chat just went, yo, what is the ICO Pro? Look it up. Google it. Google it. You'll die laughing. Trust me. You'll die laughing. Anyways, this was a breakout performance for Damian Priest. I thought he looked great against Finn Balor. And Finn, he's reached a totally different level. Actually, maybe it's not that he reached a totally different level. Maybe this is a level he's always had. He just hasn't been able to express it until he came back to NXT. Because I don't know about his... Hey.
This show won me over with Todd Ah memories.
Oh yeah. Everyone loves them some Todd Pettingill. I don't recall a lot of Prince Devitt's New Japan matches. I've seen a few, but I'm not some historian on his New Japan career. If this is how he was performing in New Japan, wow. I feel like he's on a different level. Balor could literally have a great match with anybody now. And he was able to make Damian Priest in a match that I thought easily was Damian Priest's best match in NXT. And it takes a lot. It takes a lot for me to go into a match not really caring about it and come out going, that was awesome. So yeah, I'm looking forward to what they do with Damian Priest going forward because he's really good. He's the kind of guy, once again, I always talk about what WWE looks for in talent. You look at Damian Priest, he checks off all the boxes. He's big, he can talk, he's charismatic, he has a unique look, and he can wrestle. Vince should call him up immediately. And we can't not talk about the spot where Damian Priest tumbled off of the ring apron and crashed back first onto the steel steps. You heard a sickening thud. A sickening thud that would make you quiver. Just, ugh. It was sick the way he hit those steel steps. And I guess it made me quiver because it reminded me too much of when Shawn Michaels broke his back in 1998. Those of you who know what I'm talking about, that casket match with The Undertaker, the match that would lead to Shawn Michaels having a 4-year hiatus from wrestling. Yeah, that match. It gave me those vibes, which aren't good vibes. Because I was very worried when he took that bump. I was like, yo, I think he broke something. But no, he apparently marched out on his own 2 feet. He's okay. Hey, I'll say this. If they come out and say he is going to be out for a couple of months, you won't see a shocked look on my face, because that spot was insane. It was incredible. It was a nice spot, made the match even more special, but no. You couldn't pay me enough to take it. There's no amount of money you can pay me right now that will make me take a spot like that. But yeah, Finn Balor wins this match. And for the sake of everybody, including Finn, can we keep Finn Balor in NXT? I'm serious. Let's keep him in NXT. Don't send him back up to Raw or SmackDown. Keep him here. If this is the quality of performance I am going to get from Finn Balor, yes, keep him in NXT. To me, when it comes to the match of the night, there really is only one match that comes to mind. It's not even close. The match of the night to me is the North American Championship match between Keith Lee and Johnny Gargano. It's not even close. This was outstanding. And the only thing I had to complain about is that I wish it was in front of a crowd. If it was in front of a big audience, like an actual TakeOver audience, it would probably be a match of the year contender. Because imagine that spot where Keith Lee pounces Gargano through a panel. When he pounced him through that glass panel, I almost shattered these windows. It was that awesome. It was incredible. Easily one of my favorite spots of the night. But what made this match work for me, and this is an issue I've always had with Keith Lee's matches. Not saying Keith Lee is a terrible athlete. Keith Lee is easily one of the best, if not the best talent they have right now in NXT. I always feel like he sells too much with people half his size. You know what I'm saying? Like if he's fighting a Gargano or Ciampa, you know, people like that, he shouldn't sell too much for. Unless they really do some dastardly underhanded things to him, right? And a lot of times when he's having those matches, he makes himself look a little too vulnerable because he's a babyface. I don't like that. I don't. I think if you're going to do that, do it with someone his size or bigger than him. Okay, that works. But if it's someone half his size, no. With that said, in this match, they managed to make it work. Because he did sell a lot for Gargano. But the reason why it worked is because Gargano was using underhanded tactics. He used a key, a card key. He went after his hands. He used the little rings, the little connection, the metal plates that hook the ring to each other. When you go to the turnbuckle post, the little metal plates in between. You know what I'm talking about? He used those to mess up his fingers. And throughout the night, Keith Lee had trouble hitting moves because Gargano was working on his fingers and targeting his eye that he used the key in. I thought that was smart. So, when it was time for Keith to sell, now you believe it. Because Gargano crippled him. That's what I appreciate about Gargano. He understands what needs to happen to get people invested. Like any other match that this would have happened with, I probably wouldn't like it. Because I'm like, he's selling too much. But with Gargano, I was able to buy it because Johnny understands realistically what needs to happen to make people believe. Casual viewers believe, oh yeah, he's taking this big man down. And if Gargano would have beaten Keith, there was a really cool near fall where he jammed the car keys into Keith's eye and hit that DDT. That little springboard DDT. If he would have pinned Keith right there, I would have believed it. But Keith kicked out. And then Keith lost his shit. He hit multiple power bombs and then the supernova and pinned the 1-2-3. Keith Lee retained. Everyone was saying Gargano was going to win. Again, if he had won, I would not be upset. I would have not been upset whatsoever. At all. I would have loved it. But he didn't. He's going to have a legit reign. And I appreciate that. They're giving him a lengthy reign with the title. That's good. He deserves a lengthy run. Now, who beats him for it? I have no idea. That's gonna be hard to figure out. Like, who beats Keith Lee for that title? I have someone in mind, but I don't see the guy that I know could beat him going for that title. We'll talk about him in just a second. But yeah, Keith Lee retains and is still your North American champion. Your limitless North American champion. And then we go to what I thought was the worst match of the night. And I do feel a little bad about saying it, but not too much, because I expect better. Adam Cole, Baby, versus Velveteen Dream in the cinematic backlot brawl match. So, right off the bat, I am starting to get a little worn out with these cinematic matches. I was sitting on it for a little bit, and I was thinking about it. We're doing a little too much with them. Like, how many cinematic matches have we had now? We've had AJ and Taker. And then we had, Bray and Cena. Then we did the Money in the Bank match. Right? Then we get Gargano and Ciampa. And then we did another one. AEW did the Stadium Stampede, which is the best one so far. Like, that's the best cinematic match we've had so far. And then we got this one. I think the reason why this one didn't work as well is because I was forced.
Gargano needs to stay in NXT, period.
Oh, absolutely. Gargano, Ciampa, Balor need to stay in NXT. And we need to call some people down in NXT while we're at it. Anyways, where was I? Yeah, I ended up comparing this match to all the previous cinematic matches, and they don't come close. They don't. Like, this wasn't nearly as good as Taker and AJ. It wasn't nearly as good as Gargano and Ciampa. Never even close to sniffing the boots of the Stadium Stampede. I don't even think this was as good. Well, actually, I put this over the Money in the Bank match a little bit. I didn't really like the Money in the Bank match all that much. I didn't. That's just me. So, still, like, something was off about this match. I do want to talk about it a little bit because there were some things I liked. I liked the Negan outfit. Velveteen Dream wrestling in a Negan attire. I like that we got blood. They didn't shy away from blood in this match. Good. There wasn't like a lot of blood, but Adam Cole did bleed. He fell through a car roof, a car window shield, not a roof, excuse me, a window shield, and he got cut open. There was blood in this match. They used the weapons. They went all over the place, but it was weird. Like, something didn't feel right about this match. There was a spot where we had a random Uber driver appear. Did someone call an Uber? And I'm just like, what the hell? who called an Uber? What? Okay. We had an interference from the Undisputed Era and Dexter Lumis. Dexter Lumis honestly might be the best part of the match because he kidnapped the other members of the Undisputed Era. And then, I don't know, I can't put my finger on what was missing. I don't know what was the deal when it comes to why I didn't like this match as much. Because I'll say this. Adam Cole winning the championship didn't bother me as much as I thought it would. Because I was like, y'all, come on. Get the Velveteen Dream a title run. But after seeing this match, no. This was not a match for Velveteen Dream to win. It wasn't. It didn't feel right. It didn't feel right. it wasn't the right time for it. They made the right call, keeping the belt on Adam Cole and giving him the victory. Still, there is a side of me that feels bad for him. Just a little bit.
It looked like a B movie to me.
Is that what it was? I don't know. Like, I might have to go to the live chat. Like, what are y'all saying? What's going on here? Someone said this was the worst. This was the worst cinematic match. I don't agree with that. Dial J for Josh. He's the one that called the Uber to troll them. Okay. The natural Chris Black says if Cole was going to retain, this could have been a regular match. Kross versus Ciampa may have been a better backlot brawl. Yeah, it would have been a much better one. Was it the stipulation? Because they said the ring in the middle kind of ruined it. Like, maybe if it was just like a straight up balls count anywhere backlot brawl. Maybe. I don't know. Like, it all has to finish inside the ring. Is that what finished it? Is that what hurt it? I don't know. Something was off. So, it wasn't a terrible match. At the very least, it was, it was passable. But I'll say it was solid. There was enough things in there to make me go, alright, I liked it. I liked it. But in terms of, again, the quality I was expecting from Adam Cole and Velveteen Dream, it didn't come anywhere close to it. This should have been a match of the year contender. Honest to God. And it wasn't. It was just solid. Which is not bad. It's just I expected better. So, some things to talk about because both of these guys have a couple of things coming up for them. Let's start off with Velveteen Dream. As you probably saw in the live chat, someone did mention that Velveteen Dream is being called up to the main roster. Rumors were swirling that he was being called up. Based off of this loss, it's looking like he's going to be a main roster guy for real. Here's my thoughts with that. Don't fuck him up. That's it. It's the same reaction I had with Matt Riddle. Don't fuck him up. I don't trust Vince or Bruce Pritchard to use either one of them right. I think, I can see both of them getting screwed over. I can see Vince getting tired of Matt. More than likely getting tired of Matt first before Velveteen Dream. But I can see Vince getting tired of them. And then they're in catering. They're jobbers. Everything they've done on NXT means nothing. I hate it. For real. Like, I hate that we have two amazing talent that could potentially change the very fabric of the main roster with the right push and the right storylines. Matt Riddle being a sawn-off machine running through everybody and winning the championship Brock Lesnar style. Velveteen Dream being the next big megastar charismatic figure that just draws in a massive audience, whether it's hardcore or casual. Potentially. What they'll end up being actually, in reality, it's just people on the roster.
I'm afraid the dream is over in the main roster.
Let's hope it's not. We'll see. If he is being called up, I wish him the best. Apparently, this whole scandal of him messing around with minors, nothing else has come up about it. It's died off. So, let's hope nothing else, nothing else crazy happens with him outside of the WWE that would hinder his push. Now, on to Adam Cole, which is even more interesting because around August or in a couple of months, his contract will expire. That's right, Adam Cole's contract with WWE/NXT, his 3-year contract is going to expire very soon. And no word on if he'll resign. And the rumor is, not saying it's going to happen, the rumor is he's not going to resign and he's going to go work with his girlfriend in AEW. Let me tell you right now, just to kind of wipe your memory of that craziness happening, because I'm just going to be the first guy to tell you, he ain't going nowhere. They will fight. They are going to fight. Do you understand what is going to happen if Adam Cole leaves? If they let him leave, I'm not saying he doesn't want to leave. Maybe he does want to leave to go work with his girlfriend. He has that right. But if they let him leave, do you understand what that is going to do? Adam Cole is everything that they need right now in a main event player. He has all the qualities of Shawn Michaels and Triple H wrapped into one. You have someone that could literally carry whatever roster you put him on. Whatever roster. He is that good. And you mean to tell me right now that they're going to let him go? He ain't going nowhere. So all these rumors you hear about Adam Cole potentially leaving, no. They'd probably have to, pull a few strings to make him stay. But they'll make him stay. They'll find a way to make him stay. He ain't going nowhere. They will lock him up. WWE ain't letting him go. That is one of the last people they need to lose. With that said, though, if I am Adam Cole, I would be afraid to resign too, because why would I want to work with a senile old man whose mind changes every two seconds? Maybe Adam Cole doesn't trust Vince McMahon. Maybe Adam Cole doesn't feel right working with anyone else but Triple H. Maybe that's why he wants to leave. He doesn't feel right working in WWE unless it's with Triple H or Shawn Michaels. And the problem is, he's done everything he could possibly do in NXT. We have a dilemma. Adam Cole legitimately has a dilemma here. If he doesn't want to go to the main roster, but he's already done everything he could possibly do in NXT, he can't stay in NXT after he loses that title. He has to be called up. But if he doesn't want to be called up, then his only other option is to leave. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens. Because they have asked him, are you going to resign? What's next for you? And Cole gave the whole, we'll take it day by day. We'll see. Gave him the old Michael Jordan, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm still champion right now. I'm not going anywhere. We'll see. So, they'll find a way to keep him in the company. They might have to have him hold that belt for another year to stop him from leaving. Because if AEW gets Adam Cole, I'm going to say that again. If AEW gets Adam mother effing Cole, baby, that's going to change. That's going to change a lot of shit. First off, NXT instantly loses the war. This whole Wednesday Night Wars, it won't even be a war no more. They will lose. They will take a huge ass kicking to see Adam Cole jump from NXT to AEW. I'm just saying. You don't want to see that happen. No one wants to see that happen. So, I can tell you this right now. If it is true that his contract is coming up and he's thinking about leaving, they're going to do everything in their power to keep him there. But the question is, what can you do? Because if he doesn't want to go to the main roster, then you're screwed. So you better hope that you can convince him that the main roster will work for him. But I get it. I completely understand.
There will be a 1-year opt-out on his new contract.
So it's gonna be crazy. Let me go to the live chat. Like, what do you guys think about this? Like, do you want to see Adam Cole go to a different company? He says, look, no offense, but anybody that thinks even for a second Adam Cole is leaving, you're an effing moron. Jordan Williams, Cole is a Grand Slam champion and the longest reigning champion in NXT, so kill it with he'll be treated better. Crap. If WWE does something right, y'all always complain, but if AEW does something good, oh wow, it's so good. The era's getting called up together. Adam Cole reunited with the Bucks and Omega. I'm down. Dial for Jay. Here's the thing. Ciampa Cole don't want to be called up. Yeah, Ciampa or Cole doesn't want to be called up. Ciampa straight up said, if you call me up, I'm going to retire. The thing is, they had nothing else to do. Well, Tito says if Adam Cole goes to AEW, WWE is done. I wouldn't go that far. They're not going to be done. NXT might be in trouble, though. So we'll see. Let's see what they do. Alright, let's get back to this review here. I just wanted to take a second to talk about those two topics. The next match we're going to talk about is this match. This massacre that we saw. Karrion Kross, Killer Kross, but Karrion Kross with Scarlett. Sexy ass Scarlett. My goodness. I don't know where the hell he found her. What freaking diamond, precious diamond Scarlett was cut out of. But holy shit. God damn. Like every week I see Scarlett, I'm like, God damn. Damn. Anyways, yeah, like, it's just the perfect pairing. Karrion Kross and Scarlett are just perfect with one another. But regardless of that, this might have been the shortest TakeOver match that Ciampa has ever had. This was the very definition of a squash. Yeah, you had a couple of hope spots where Ciampa got some offense on Karrion Kross, but he literally no-sold everything that Ciampa threw at him. He no-sold it all. Took a punch, hit me again. Took a chop, hit me again. Took a boot to the face. Took a freaking clothesline, got his ass right back up. He Brock Lesnar'd. Straight up Brock Lesnar suplex city'd the crap out of Ciampa. Real talk. These Saito suplexes he does are just nasty. They are giving Karrion Kross the Brock Lesnar push. Is it Karrion or Karrion? Karrion or Karrion? Is it Karrion Kross? I want to say Karrion. So Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross. All right. Well, Kross. Let's just say that for now. Yo, I'm getting Brock Lesnar 2002 vibes. He's gonna run through everybody. Okay. Shoot, do it. Matter of fact, whoever is well known, have him run through him. And with the way he squashed Ciampa, and he squashed him like. And by the way, I love that they had Ciampa pass out. He didn't get pinned or submit. He passed out. He passed out. He KO'd Ciampa. He ripped defeat from him. Perfect booking for Karrion Kross. Perfect. So if the plan is to give him a Brock Lesnar push, go all the way with it. I'm telling you right now. Go all the way with Karrion Kross destroying everyone in his wake. Matter of fact, since if it is true that Velveteen Dream is being called up, let his final match be against Karrion Kross. Have Karrion Kross absolutely obliterate him. And then the next one could be Dominik Dijakovic, who's also being called up. Have him run through him. And then bring up another one. And then bring in another one. All the way until he fights Adam Cole. That's what I want. See, I am afraid that they're going to have him beat Keith Lee. I don't think that's not something I would do. That's not something I think would be the right thing to do. Matter of fact, I would do the opposite. I would have Karrion Kross fight Adam Cole, win the title then, and then have Keith Lee chase him. Karrion Kross versus Keith Lee, if you build it right, oh my goodness. Bro, you got a hoss of a hoss fight. The hosses of hoss fights. Period. Jesus, that would be a crazy match to do. But yeah, don't send Karrion Kross after Keith Lee. Fuck that. No, fuck that. No. Send him straight after the NXT Championship. Have him go against Adam Cole at whatever takeover and obliterate Adam Cole. Do it. This is one of those cases where a rocket ship push is necessary. Do it. Send Karrion Kross straight after the NXT Championship. Don't waste time with this. He is easily perhaps one of the best monsters in wrestling right now. And what? TakeOver is in what? A couple of months? Do it. It's SummerSlam weekend, right? Yep. Let's do it. Let's go.
I want to see Karrion Kross destroy Brock Lesnar.
You know what? Didn't Karrion Kross do like a... What was it? It was like... He did an F5 maneuver. It wasn't F5, but he... like, helicopter spun. Like, he just... Wah! And then he just... They spun like 10 times before they fell. What was that? Like an inverted F5 on Ciampa? No, he literally picked him up and tossed him and spun him in the air. Isn't that what's his name's finisher? Wardlow? MJF's bodyguard. Wardlow. Him. Yeah. Isn't that his finisher? Well, damn. I love it. I love the little helicopter F5, the F10, whatever the hell it's called. Inverted F10 that he did to Ciampa. Hey, if you want Brock Lesnar to retire, you got a replacement. Yeah, like in all seriousness, I want a straight up rocket push to that championship for Killer Kross, for Karrion Kross. Don't pussyfoot around this.
Here's one Kross versus Walter. Think about it.
Oh, he can run through Walter. Let's go. Sam 3 says it was a killer airplane spin. Huh? I was like, all right, calm down. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready for that monster push. I am. I think it's time we start investing in creating new stars. I want to see Karrion Kross win that NXT title at whatever pay-per-view or takeover is happening in August. Last, but certainly not least, the women. The women's main event. Triple threat. Charlotte Flair defends her NXT championship against Io Shirai and Rhea Ripley. Awesome match, by the way. Just wanted to, right out the bat, say, really, really well done. All three of them delivered. The crowd was into it. Had a crazy spot with Io Shirai diving off of the stage, the In Your House set. She dove off the roof of the house. It was really, really cool. And as soon as I saw that, I went, all right, that's why this main evented. I knew, like, immediately, okay, NXT title is not main eventing the show. What the hell's getting ready to happen? Something must be happening in the main event. And as soon as I found out that the women were main eventing, I went, I know exactly what's getting ready to happen. And when it happened, I marked. I became a fanboy. I don't care. I loved it. So let's just cut through the bullshit and get to what you all want to hear me talk about. But yeah, awesome match. Not match of the night. Still think Gargano and Lee was the best match in the show, but these three women were excellent. I thought Rhea was strong. I thought Charlotte, once again, showing that she is one of the best female performers in the business today. But congratulations to Io Shirai. Io Shirai, ladies and gentlemen, is your new NXT Women's Champ. And I loved the celebration. They gave her a New Japan celebration. They had streamers and confetti fall in the ring. It was awesome. Man, I'm not going to say I teared up, but I got a little emotional when I saw that. I was like, yo, that's just awesome. That's cool, guys. You're playing into her heritage. That was very touching to see them celebrate with the confetti and the streams, and I was so happy. Man, I was so happy to see her win that title. You have no idea. She busted her ass way longer than she needed to. And let me tell you why I'm excited about this. And Rachel, if you're watching, yes, I will talk about Charlotte Flair in just a second, but hang on. Let me talk about this. Here's why I'm excited about Io Shirai. As you guys know, WWE has a partnership with Japan. No, they do. They have a secret partnership with New Japan. They're able, if they wanted to call in a few wrestlers to come wrestle here and there. What if, follow me here, what if WWE was to call in some Japan or Joshi female wrestlers, some Joshi wrestlers from Stardom to come wrestle Io Shirai? This might be the greatest. I'm serious. This might end up being the greatest women's title run for NXT ever. If they do that. If they start having female wrestlers from outside of WWE come in and wrestle Io Shirai from Japan. Imagine Kairi Sane coming down to NXT to fight Io Shirai for that. Oh, we can do that at NXT TakeOver. There's your NXT TakeOver match. What if Asuka came back down to fight her? Yo, I'm getting excited for a minute. You can do Asuka and Kairi. You can go overseas to get some people. Plus, you got the roster. I don't mind seeing her fight Charlotte again. I don't mind seeing her fight Rhea again. Yo, if they book this right, this could easily end up being one of the best female championship reigns ever. For NXT at least. No, fuck that. Ever. WWE. I'm excited. Like when I think about all the Stardom wrestlers that could come and wrestle her. Oh my goodness. Aja Kong versus Io. Woo! Come on. Oh, you know it. You know y'all just went damn. Plus, Kairi and Asuka. Asuka's World Women's title. Listen, Asuka's World Women's champion right now. She won't be for long. We all know she's losing to Nia Jax. She's losing to Nia Jax next Sunday. You know that's happening. I don't even have to watch the show, and I'm not going to watch it, but I can tell you that right now. She's losing that title to Nia Jax. She is. So Asuka won't be champion for long anyways. Might as well call her down. Man, there's so much you can do with Io as champ. I'm getting excited just thinking about it. They could really change the game with this. Besides just having her fight the roster, which by the way, like if you even look at the roster, Xia Li versus Io Shirai, that's never happened before. That would be a fire match. I see her and Aaliyah having an excellent match. Shoot, I mean, Mia Yim, Candice LeRae. I would love a rematch between Candice and Io Shirai. They had an awesome match the last TakeOver they wrestled. Dakota Kai? Ooh, Dakota and Io? Let's go. Okay, so I'm getting excited, clearly. This is going to be great. I see a lot of great things coming from this title run. They did a great thing putting the title on her. So let's talk about Charlotte now. There is a rumor rumor that Charlotte wants to wrestle for a men's title now. I'm going to say that again. Charlotte Flair, the woman who apparently has had 66, and Todd Grisham. Oh my goodness. Tom Phillips. Todd Grisham. I'm so sorry, Tom. Todd Grisham can go straight to hell. Tom Phillips mentioned on TakeOver that Charlotte Flair in her 6-year career has had 66 title defenses. Defenses in 6 years. That's 11 title defenses or whatever, it's a championship match opportunity or defenses. That's 11 a year. Do you understand how? Do you know how many? Name me. Do you understand? Like Liv Morgan is lucky enough to get a title defense. She hasn't had a single title opportunity in ever. There are women on the roster right now who hasn't even gotten one title opportunity. Charlotte has had 66 defenses and opportunities in the last 6 years. So now there are rumors that she's just kind of sick of winning the women's. She's sick of winning the women's title, and now she wants to win a men's title. Fightful.com did an interview or posted an interview where Charlotte is actually, trying to take the route that Chyna went. Chyna wrestled for the IC title and won it. Charlotte believes she can do that. Charlotte actually believes that she can do it. Let me tell you this. I'm going to just say it right now. You already know. You already know what's about to happen. Say it with me. Blonde hair, blue eyes, apple pie. America. You don't think they'll do it? You don't think they would have Charlotte Flair? Who's the IC champ right now? Who's the IC champ? Well, it's nobody right now. It's either going to be AJ Styles or Daniel Bryan. Okay. That makes it even worse. But you don't think they would have Charlotte beat AJ? They'll probably have her fight for the U.S. title. If they have her fight for the U.S. title, oh, that's Apollo Crews. Oh, God. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. That would really suck. Apollo might have to leave after that. Charlotte Flair being the U.S. champ and fighting men. I can see it now. Y'all don't think that would happen? You don't think Charlotte would actually go and fight a man and they would have her win? You know damn well she would beat whoever she fights for the men's title, she is going to win. You know that. And I know people in the live chat are probably going crazy. If I go to the live chat right now, I promise you we'll have the entire chat going, no! Watch. Okay, well, it's not as bad as I thought it would be. Well, Zachary Hayden gave me a reaction I was hoping I would see. Zachary Hayden says it's nepotism at this point. Probably. Yeah. Where's the t-shirt? Well, my boy J Knox hasn't made it yet. It's coming. Give it a chance to come. But yeah, man. Charlotte versus Andrade. There it is. No!
Run that belt, Apollo SMDH.
Honestly, just to kind of answer Rachel's question, because she asked me about it on Twitter. She asked me, what do I think about it? If Charlotte Flair actually ends up winning, real talk, if she actually ends up winning a men's title, I will die laughing. I will die with laughter. I would think it's the most hilarious thing in the world. Because of course she would. That's how bad it's gotten with the way they book Charlotte. And I love her. I think she's a great athlete. And, you know, one day I would like to meet her. I don't think she's that bad of a person. But, man, like, the booking of Charlotte it's so ridiculous. It's gotten so obnoxious now. I could actually buy her winning a men's title. It shouldn't be that way. You know, someone like Nia Jax. Oh, Jesus Christ. God help us. Someone like Nia Jax, wrestling men, is more believable. Because Nia has the size and the strength and the capability to do it. Charlotte, no. I wouldn't do it. But WWE would. You know why. So, if that is going to happen, I want you to know, when it happens, I will be here to laugh and drink all your tears. Because that's too good. That's too perfect. And Jay Knox, my boy, who made the cover, we need to get this t-shirt ready. We need to get this t-shirt ready. Like, soon. Very soon. Because if Charlotte is going to be U.S. champ, I need to get this selling. Get it on the market because it is going to sell the hell out. We about to get paid. So you know what to do. You know what to do. Let's get this t-shirt on the market. Anyways. Yeah, that's my thoughts on it. I don't really know what's going to happen with Charlotte. Maybe she'll just continue to wrestle women because I don't know. Like she's kind of done everything she could do, except beat her father's record and win 16 women's titles, which I don't think is going to happen. But yeah, Charlotte might actually do that. I'm just saying. Regardless, Io Shirai, I'm excited about her title run. I think she is going to be an excellent women's champ. And good luck. Good luck to her. I look forward to seeing what they do with her. There you go. That's my thoughts on NXT TakeOver in your house. Great show. Nothing outstanding. Not even close to meeting the quality of its predecessors. I still think Portland was a much better show. All around better show. But it was still a great show. So we're now going to turn it over to the live chat. Live chat, what you got to say? Talk to me. What were your favorite moments about the show? What was your favorite match about the show? What made you happy? What upset you? Talk to me for a minute, guys. What you got to say about this? Dial J for Josh. I'll remember this stream, but this can't happen. You say it can't happen. It don't matter. Vince will make it happen. It's Vince's world. Sam 3. Charlotte gonna run in on Friday to win the IC title. Watch her. The Atomic Bomber. They give Charlotte opportunity after opportunity, while many don't even get the chance. People complained about Roman, but this is worse. Right now, Charlotte doesn't even need a title. No, she doesn't. And she'll end up getting the men's title next because it's Charlotte. Gemini, my issue with this takeover was the sound. It was noticeably bad or good throughout the matches. Okay. I don't know what he's trying to get out there. Adam Ritter says, I love seeing my girl Dakota Kai. I love seeing my girl too. My girl, not your girl. I can't let him have any girls because I'm an asshole. Sorry, y'all. KC4L Wrestling takes. Really none. As in no favorite matches. He's just happy EO run. Yeah, everybody's happy EO won the title. Firestar Heart says, this show was great in my eyes. Really needed it after today. Well, I'm happy you got yourself an escape, bro. Tavon, man, this intergender title match talk is just awesome. I've been waiting to talk about intergender match scenarios on these streams. Hey, this is your time to shine, buddy. Matt Joker, Android versus McIntyre. Oh no, she's going for the world title. Ultra Shadow gave it a solid B. Yeah, it was a good show. Okay. Jordan Williams, wait a minute. Don't you guys remember Adam Cole died 3 years ago? If you got that reference, we can be friends, huh? Anyway, sorry. I don't know what he's talking about, so. Max Phoenix, Flair versus Cena is a sexy match. Flair versus Cena back in the early 2000s would have been great. Flair versus Cena now? No. No. Yeah. Charlotte Android Flair is going for all the gold. And literally all the gold. Oh, there was some sound issues. Oh, okay. Yeah, there was a couple of sound issues here and there. I noticed it too, but it wasn't that bad for me. What was better, Double or Nothing or In Your House? Oh, they were both great shows. I'm gonna give the edge to Double or Nothing. I thought Double or Nothing was a better show. Double or Nothing actually beat NXT this time around. Yikes. Mad Joker says Charlotte is worse than Reigns. Her push, her booking? Yeah, kinda is. It kinda is. Why do I think Nia will win next Sunday? Because she is. Listen to me. I am a goddamn mage. You hear me? I can predict what they're gonna do before they do it. I'm telling you right now, and I'll put money on it, Nia Jax is going to beat Asuka. Because they have been trying to push Nia Jax as a monster for the longest time. It just makes the most sense. Davon Miller, Charlotte is already going against Asuka for the Raw Women's title again on Raw. No way! Are you serious? Charlotte is already getting a championship opportunity tomorrow night on Raw. No, she's not. Wow. Wow. What? Okay. Wow. BW Rosa. Flair, first ever woman to win the WWE Championship. You know it's coming, brother. You know it's coming, brother. Woo! That's what I'm gonna do. When she wins the title, this is what I'm gonna do. This is what the whole stream's gonna be like. Woo! Woo! Get my chair here. Check out the chair, by the way. Like the gaming chair? Check this out. Come here. Come here real quick. Check this out. Check it out. Check out the gaming chair, y'all. Look at that. Look at that sexiness. Ain't that sexy? Alright. But yeah. Woo! Woo! That's what I'm gonna do to you. It's gonna be a big troll video. Cause I know y'all gonna be pissed when it, and I say when it happens, but Owen Wilson, wow. All right, but yeah, that's you just never know. Yeah, AJ Phillips, I'm gonna get a robe, get a wig, and it would just be a straight up Flair. I'll even see if I can talk like Flair. Man, woo, by God, Jane, my daughter is the greatest women's wrestler, woo, of all time. She's a kiss stealing, willing, Dylan. Daughter of a son of a gun! Daughter of a son of a gun! Oh, man. Yeah, I gotta stop on my right foot. Got it. Did you hear about Hogan and his ex-wife being banned from AEW? I did, actually. They don't tolerate racism over there. Good. Yeah, what I will have to do is call in Jay Lethal to get him to do a Ric Flair impression. It'd be really nice. Dial J for Josh. I checked Twitter. It's true. I swear this will mean, yeah, Asuka will lose to Charlotte 3 times in a row. Yeah, she's fighting Asuka tomorrow on Raw. I actually checked it. He's right. Charlotte's gonna fight Asuka tomorrow night on Raw for the Raw Women's title. Oh God. Let me see here. Dude, you're scaring me. I'm scaring you? This scares you. What I'm doing right now scares you. Bro, like, if this is scaring you, you haven't seen the worst. You haven't even seen what's going on here. They ruined Asuka, meanwhile they overpushed Charlotte. It makes me angry because they could have kept Asuka's streak longer. If they could give the rub to Charlotte, why not Asuka? Atomic Bomber, you know why. Say it with me. Ashley, you say it. Go ahead, say it. Yes. Mm-hmm. And don't forget to clap. There you go. You know where it is. Mm-hmm. And he said it too. I know he said it. Oh, be quiet. Everyone's saying I'm scaring them. Y'all some wimps. Y'all some wimps. Let's see. Bailey and Sasha on Raw tomorrow. Oh, of course they are. Aren't they the new tag team champs? That would make a lot of sense. Let's see here. Hey, Atomic Bomber, don't forget to clap. Hey, put the clap in there. What I tell you about the clap? Hey, AJ Phillips, this is not OTRS Central. All right, I ain't Jeff. Assume the Jeff Jarrett position. No, there is no Charlotte Flair position, sir. It ain't there yet. Not yet. Let's do a couple more. I'm gonna get out of here. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if Scarlett makes her WWE in-ring debut against Ciampa. Maybe he pins Ciampa. Oh my God. Don't put the belt on Charlotte. Don't do it. Don't do it. Watch them do it. Watch them do it. Alright. Okay, guys. That's going to be it for me. Hey, thank you all for joining me. So, in the comments down below, those of you here in the live chat, I want you to leave a comment in the... Here's what I want you to leave in the comments. I want you to answer this question. What do you see? Okay, I want to phrase this the right way. Let me ask it this way. Who do you want to see come fight Io Shirai overseas? Since she's now champ, who would you like to see her fight? Like, literally anybody from Japan, from Stardom, from wherever. Because NXT does have a relationship with Japan. So, who do you want to see her fight? I'm serious. Like, New Japan Pro Wrestling, it has a relationship with Stardom. So she can fight anyone from Stardom. Who do you want to see her fight? Well, like, Mako Satomura? Kairi Sane? Asuka? That's my question to you. You're asking me your thoughts on NXT TakeOver in your house, blah, blah, blah. But my question to you is, who do you want to see Io Shirai fight for the women? Defend her women's title against. And give me your thoughts on her winning the title. Do you see it working? But yeah. Alright, thank you all for joining me. I hope you guys have a great, great Sunday night. I'm going to get out of here and play some games on my new gaming chair. So, you guys take it easy. This is Alyx, just Alyx signing off right here in Alyx's World. I'm out. Peace.